Hey YouTube. Yesterday I mentioned that I'm going to be posting a really important video in regards to the disclosure regarding the weapons that are going to be seen in many of Tactical Fanatical's projects. I just wanted to give you a heads up, but I know that many will not know uh, in the future about this very important video. So I'm going to try to either pin this video or repost this video every now and then so that you can remember. But Tactical Fanatical will not be using real weapons for many of these projects. There are very, very good reasons for that. Frankly, without getting into too much detail and making the video too long, I am very clumsy. I am extremely clumsy. So I like the look. I think that some of them are cool. And I actually am in favor of weaponry and the hobby of weaponry. But I am uh, extremely clumsy. In fact, I did have a very real blade that if you push the button, the blade would come out. It's not a, actually, it wasn't a button, but like you press some type of lever thingy. It was about this big, right? And you pressed it down, you depressed it a little bit, and then you can flip it out so it would fold in, or you could fold it all the way out. And when it was folded out, it was about this long, and then when it wasn't folded out, it was about that long. Okay, so it could fit in my shoe, it could fit in my bosom, it could fit in my hat, you know. um and with that very tiny piece of weaponry, I hurt myself maybe about, at minimum, I'm thinking it was between 3 and 5 times. And they say, well, if it's not sharp, it won't hurt, and that is so true. But there's a caveat to that. Like, maybe I'm using that word incorrectly, but there's pros and cons to that, because initially it doesn't hurt, so you don't even realize that you cut yourself. But then once you realize you cut yourself, then the brain automatically lets you feel the pain, so it's not awesome. So yes, very clumsy. I will not, if I can't handle something this big, right? This big when it's folded, this big when it's not folded, then I'm definitely, I'm not gonna say never, but it will probably be never, just for my own safety, right? I never cut anybody else, thankfully. It was for self-defense, of course. But I never needed to or did cut anybody else, or a stray dog that was coming for me, or stray dogs, plural, which is way worse. I've never needed to do that, but I had it maybe about 6 months to a year, so it wasn't that long. I managed to hurt myself like a handful of times, and it was not awesome. To the point where even when I would try to just check on it to see if everything was good, practice handling it, I would hurt myself doing that, right? It was very sharp. And so it really was not a good experience for me, honestly. I've turned off, not from weaponry, but I'm turned off completely from having real weaponry on my physical person and handling it, frankly. Now, I can't say that about guns. I've never handled a real gun. But at this time, I feel as though at this time, with no direction, nobody supervising me that knows weaponry, and not being under that type of guidance, I'm not gonna deal with no real gun. I'm not gonna do that. So no matter how real it seems, and if it is real, after all, I am a 40-year-old single mother, so it would kind of make sense. And I am a responsible woman. Um, it's not impossible, but I highly doubt it. I just feel as though it's not worth the many risks that are associated with real weaponry. So this is just a full disclosure video to remind you, no matter how real it looks, if it's real, I will probably point it out to you. If for some legal or YouTube reasons, really, I haven't had any problem with YouTube, frankly. But if I just want to be really careful because it actually is real, I'll probably wink or something like that and give you a signal, right? I don't like to do that because I'm a pretty straightforward lady. But if I'm not dropping no hints or giving no signals or calling it by another name, then it's probably fake. And that's okay because that's what I can handle. This channel is not representing real professional weaponry. I feel as though this channel is awesome in what it is. An artist that is doing really fun, really cool projects and into dogs, tactical, and art, and fantasy. It's everything fun. It doesn't need to be what it's not. Now, that's, like I said, not to say that it can't transition or something. But with no mentorship, I don't see that happening. I'm a pretty responsible gal, so I don't need anyone to tell me that I should not just pick up a gun and just start shooting tomorrow. Right? So, that being said, I hope you enjoy the videos, and I hope you have a splendid holiday season 2022 and beyond. Bye.